Hello, my fellow graduates, parents, and teachers. My name is Nia Grade, and I am 8 Thompson's historian this year, along with Corbin Everingham. For these 10 months, I have made so many memories, and I can't wait to share them with you all. I think it's safe to say that at the beginning of the year, our class barely knew each other and we weren't friends. But by the last few months, we became a tight-knit group, and I couldn't wish for anything better.
4 years later, and I still haven't figured out the value of X. However, I'm extremely excited to go to high school to learn a whole new method and forget the one we learned this year. But now, I'm glad to say, the hardships are over for 2 months. Life's just a party, am I right? I suppose I should start studying for my PhD.
I think I speak for all of us when I say that Da Vinci entries were one of the most stressful projects of the year. Every single time, a week before they were due, basically the entire class would be stressed because they hadn't even started the assignment, myself included. Lucky for us, we only had to do 10 entries per term, unlike some other classes, because I don't know what I would have done if we had to do any more work.
But grade 8 teachers, I think you should give the next grade 8s 20 entries. I think it would really enhance their learning, you know what I'm saying? There's not much to say about the actual intellectual part of this school. It was basically just filler for the massive heaps of drama being spread around by people who shall remain anonymous. You know who you are. On the other end, we did have some fun in and out of school activities like the Nevermore play, which everybody I knew enjoyed. And admittedly, Renaissance Idol was pretty fun for me, contrary to popular belief, because it gave everybody a chance to see the impressive presentations our class got to put up.
At the beginning of the year, I remember feeling really excited to start Miss Wangler and Miss Thompson's class because of what previous students had said, and I was definitely not disappointed. We always played board games in Miss Wangler's class where there was extra time, and I loved playing them together because someone would always do something stupid and I would find it absolutely hilarious. With Miss Thompson, we always got to work with other students, and even if none of us were doing our work, she'd let it go and just have us enjoy our time with our friends.
On another topic, this seemed to be the year many people figured out that this is no longer a game of life as we started to talk about future careers and post-secondary education. I'm glad to be getting out of middle school because that puts me closer to the end of high school, which puts me closer to another 8 years of law school.
One of the funniest memories I have of this year is when a student in our class, who shall remain unnamed, would constantly talk about his rap career and would even start rap battles with other students in class.
I would like to mention that I was always the victor in those rap battles.
This always put the entire class into a fit of giggles and the teacher as well.
My favorite memory of the 2022-23 school year also involves Rayan. He's just so unbelievably hilarious. There's not a word or phrase I can use to describe his antics. A zany, rib-tickling laugh a minute comes pretty close though. Let me set the scene for you. It's a bright, sunny day at Foundations for the Future Charter Academy Middle School. And Rayan says this: Celtics are going to beat the 76ers this season. Man, that one was a knee slapper. A close second comes from when a certain pupil of mine offered to take a scoop of laxatives for every $10 we gave him and film his dad's reaction of the aftermath. I've never laughed so hard in my life.
The memories our class made in that tiny corridor can never be replaced. From going on field trips and getting yelled at on the bus, to collectively asking to go outside for the 10th time in one period, AT is one of the best classes I have ever been a part of, and I'm so thankful for everyone here. But it's not all about the students either. Ms. Thompson and Ms. Wangler have made this year 10 times better than it ever could have been, and their support was exactly what our class needed. Today marks the end of an era and the beginning of a new chapter in our lives. It's crazy to think we're all going to high school now. When I look back at this year, it doesn't seem like we've all spent 10 months together. In fact, it feels like it flew by in a week. Time went by too fast, but I know that this year will be a high point in my life I'll always look back to.
I think one quote by the greatest of all time can accurately sum up life. This was on the topic of careers. If it's flipping hamburgers at McDonald's, be the best hamburger flipper in the world. Whatever it is you do, you have to master your craft. Thank you very much for that piece of advice. Goodbye from AT and good luck.